Good evening. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri Bibi, and our healing conversation today is be honest. Yeah. How often are you being honest? Everybody lies. Everybody. You can't say you don't. If you're lying, your twin's lying. And that's sort of what this is about. But what it says, if someone in your life, a friend, lover, or child, is being secretive or dishonest with you, ask yourself if you have been really honest about your own feelings with yourself or with them. Is there some way in which you don't trust yourself and therefore don't trust them? If we are afraid to be real and honest, we don't feel safe in the world and we don't trust others. Our friends and family may reflect this attitude. As we reveal and express ourselves truthfully, we will attract honesty and openness from the world around us. Something is in my throat. Here we go again with that. And I don't have anything to drink. You got to be honest about it. Are you honest? Do you really tell people what you really want to say? Now, I understand people who work at a place of employment. You can't tell them how you really feel and keep your job. You know, you have to be very creative in how you express yourself. Let me reframe that. You can't tell people how you really feel if you know the correct way to communicate. You just can't be cussing folk out. In this day and age, you got to know how to use words intricately. You got to be able to finagle some stuff. You have to be able to say things to the point where you said what you needed to say, but they got to think about what you really said. And by that time, you already left. You know, their energy is over. You're out of their energy. They might be stuck in it, but that's their issue at that point. Same with your twin. If your twin is doing some shady, sneaky stuff, you need to say something to your twin. You need to say it. You need to say it because once you say it, that frees them up to be honest. Or if they're not going to be honest, you'll see that they're not being honest. And then you can deal with that accordingly. Let me see. Same thing with family and friends. I've told a lot of people in my life that's an issue. Well, I won't call it an issue. People call it an issue because they don't like it. But I'm known for calling people out on their BS. I'll say it. As a kid, I never had a filter for that. If we went over somebody's house as a child and they had roaches crawling on the ground, on the wall, Mama, why is that roach over there? Of course, I got popped for that, of course. But that's being honest. You know, you got to speak. You have to speak it out. When you don't speak, that's holding things in, and that causes stress. It affects your health. It affects your mental stability. It affects your physical body. That's why people have all this pain in their body. I was thinking about that for me, because it was an issue bothering me. And I had to think about it. I didn't express myself. So now that I express myself, I don't have that issue no more. The other people got the issue, but it is what it is. I said what I needed to say. Got it out of my system. I'm keeping my health up. What else do I want to say about this? And even if it's not, this doesn't even have to be about that, but I want to say, even in the community, the Twin Flame community, the YouTube community, the world, you got to be honest. Are you the type of person that talks about people behind their back, but then get in their face and you're smiling and doing things, or it's just those little things that people do, those micro aggressions that people do that negatively affect the world. You think you're just affecting that individual, but no, that vibration, it goes far and wide. But more so, it affects you, because if you feel the need that you need to talk about somebody behind their back to others, that's an issue within you. That's an inner child wound. Why are you talking about that person? If they did something to you, why don't you go to them and talk to them? Straighten it out. Are you afraid of what what they may say? Are you afraid of the repercussions of being found out? Because it has a way of getting back to that person. It always does. Spirit will reveal stuff in the strangest ways. It really will. So you need to be careful with your words, especially with how you talk about other people. Because that in itself is you putting something on that person. You're putting your belief on that person. Is that cool? Nope. Why do you feel the need to do that? Dig up your own roots. Dig in your own tree and find out why you feel the need to do that to people. That's all I got to say about that. Be honest. You got to be honest. What's this affirmation? I don't think I even read that part. Nope, I didn't. I am honest with myself and others. It's too deep. The song that goes with this is The Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. I should post it. Believe it or not, I don't own that song. I thought I had it, but I don't. But I think I'm going to I'm going to pin that video with this. Be honest with yourself. Like I'm looking at myself in the screen and I'm talking. When you get up in the morning and you look in that mirror, that's the thing. Some people can't even look themselves in the mirror. When you get up, they don't even look themselves in the eye, in the mirror. Why you can't do that? But you're so willing to talk about someone else. You got to deal with your own stuff. As the Bible says, and I don't quote me on this, but why are you trying to pluck stuff out of somebody else's eye when you got this big old plank in yours? When you point your finger at someone else, you see all these fingers pointing back at me? You got all this coming back. Same thing. Be honest. Be honest that you know you got this problem with talking about people. And quit putting your negative energy on people. That's all I got to say. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri BB, and I'll be back. But y'all ain't gonna be putting no stuff on me. Let me say this. Anybody that's trying to put something on me, I bind that. The divine has me covered. Whatever you saying about me, it's gonna come back to you. And if it doesn't get you, it's gonna get somebody you love. That's just the way it goes. So be mindful. Be mindful. And it happens. Whatever you do, it affects 7 generations. Think about that before you open your mouth to talk about somebody. Think about who you may be throwing under the bus that you might not. You're in 7 generations from now that you don't even know, but they're gonna be dealing with the issue that came out your mouth. Something to think about. Take care. Peace.